What the heck happened in OKC, bro? I cannot believe the Thunder's blunder that took place last night, dude. I was watching the whole game. Beginning of the fourth quarter, I kind of went and did something else, came back, was about to go to bed, and I was like, oh, it's close. I'll just watch it in bed. I never watch NBA games in bed just because I'm like, I want to watch on TV, go to sleep when I got to go to sleep. But I was like, I'm going to watch this game in bed. And I'm glad I did, bro. I cannot believe what happened with the missed free throws and Russ not going for a layup and actually passing the ball when he had a lane. Maybe he had a lane. In Russ's mind, he had a lane, but he dished out left, went to AG and cashed it. But holy crap, I cannot believe they won that game. A lot of things I want to talk about with how OKC can win this entire series and why Denver cannot, and the amount of games that OKC could do it in. So yeah, let's just talk about it right now. Cut the crap. Chet missed 2 free throws. And it was one of those things, and I realized I went on Twitter after, or X, whatever everyone wants to call it, bro. I went on, and everyone else had the same sentiment I did, where I looked at this man in his eyes, and I was like, he's not making these free throws. I had the same thought. I go out, and I'm like, everyone else is, I'm like, oh, dude, there's screenshots of, like, he does not look confident here. I could see that as well. I was like, bro, frick. He's going to miss. I thought he wasn't going to miss 2. I thought he was going to miss 1. Miss 1. Make 1, go up by 2. They still would have lost with the circumstances that pulled out, right? But I cannot believe before that. How do you foul when Jokic is off the court? Nuggets don't have no timeouts. Jokic is off the floor. You got freaking Peyton Watson in the game, and you foul. Let Jokic come back in the game. I just didn't understand. Now, OKC is a team that's won a lot of games. They have not lost. They've lost 14 games, 68-14. Pretty freaking good. They were going to be the third. I thought them or Cleveland was going to be the third 70-win team in NBA history, behind the 72 Bulls and the 73-9 Warriors. So they're a very good team. Good teams generally don't make a lot of bad decisions like this. This was a bad decision on multiple fronts. As a whole, you guys all saw it. I can't believe it actually happened. So Chet missed the free throws. I wrote down, you lose when you make dumb decisions. You make dumb decisions and you miss 2 free throws like that at the end of the game, you're going to lose. Now, for the Thunder, my advice for the Thunder, you cannot keep calling yourself a young team because you have the best net rating, like an absolutely historic net rating. Number 1 defense in the NBA for the most of the year by a long shot, and a phenomenal offense. And I'm going to say it's not been out yet, but its sources are looking like it's going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as the MVP of the 2025 NBA season. So you have all of that, and you can't keep saying we're a young team. Now, none of the players are saying it, but I'm just saying you can't keep acting like that. Yeah, sure, you do have time because the average age of the Thunder is like 24 years old, 25 years old, right? There's a longer runway than other NBA teams, but generally, you can't. When you have everything going for you that's going for you this year, you got to just freaking win. You're a good team. I don't care if you're young. You're a good team, so act like it and win the game. Crazy that they lost that game at home. Now, OKC still wins the series. Don't get me wrong. And I'm going to say they win it in 5. No Shannon Sharp, Lakers 5, OKC 5. This is the Nuggets' 8th playoff game. And they've played those games every other day for like a week and a half already. So generally, a team like that does not have a lot of sustenance and sustainability to be able to play for a long time, in my opinion, from what I've seen. And I don't think that's that crazy to say. Jokic also had an insane game. A lot of NBA defenses, when they play Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, they go, yo, we don't want Big Joke hitting this, a lot of whatever that is, right? We don't want him doing that. We want him getting straight buckets. We don't want him getting everyone else involved. We want him to get straight buckets. Jokic did that tonight. 42 points, 22 rebounds. Crazy game. So I'm saying OKC can win in 5 because they've only played 5 games. Denver just got off a 7-game series and immediately flew to OKC. And shouts out to them. They won game 1, which is insane. But I don't think they can do it again. And that's me putting a little bit of pressure on the Thunder because, hey, like I said, you're an insane team. If you want to win a championship, you got to do it in the least amount of games possible. Or at least that helps. So I did some stats. The past 4 champions won the championship in a low amount of games relative, right? So if you win the championship, you win every single series. That's 4 wins a series, 16 wins, okay? So the Boston Celtics last year won it in 19. So they had 3 losses. The whole playoffs, 3 losses. Denver Nuggets played 20 games. So they had 4 losses. Then Warriors had a rougher time. They won in 22 games, and the Bucks before that even had a rougher time. They won it in 23 games. They had 7 losses. They also went to a 7-game series. That was the whole thing with KD, foot on the line. That was wild. If I'm OKC, I got to win games now. We got to lock in and destroy people. You swept your first series. Great. Now you have 1 loss. You played 5 games. You're 4-1. That's okay. I think you can win in 5. You got to keep it low, keep the mileage low. The Celtics last year cleaned everybody out, and they were a really, really, really freaking good team. And this year, they might be even better. They took the Magic to 5 games the first round, and they just dropped one to the Knicks and stuff. But we'll have to see if they can keep their mileage low. Generally speaking, I want to see, we can kind of see who can go into the finals with a lower mileage rate to see, okay, who's played less games, who's had time off, and who has home court advantage as well. OKC, you got home court advantage. So I see OKC winning in 5 games. You lose the first one off in insane. I'm not going to call it luck. People who will call it luck, that's stupid. That was a great play. Same with Aaron Gordon's buzzer beater dunk against the Clippers. Even though that hurts because with that dunk, he didn't get boxed out. You grab the board and you just slam it, right? I mean, that's a good play. For this one, Westbrook made a very good decision to not drive, kick it out, and Gordon was over the 3. They capitalized off of a young Chet Holmgren some free throws in the clutch. 2 of them, in fact. Missed 2 free throws. Then the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon hits the 3. I mean, Aaron Gordon's been playing out of his mind. Playing very, very well. But the Nuggets, I don't think they can keep just boom, boom, just winning. They beat them by 2 points. I don't think they can keep doing that for the rest of the time. I think that the Thunder have a really good shot of beating them. And they lost by 2, and J-Dub and Chet didn't play good at all. Caruso had an insane game. And Shea was just normal. Shea, he was good down the stretch. And dude, this actually made me mad because the broadcast, I can't throw it up, but the broadcast had the Nuggets key to success or something, and it threw up all 5 starters, and they were like, man, these aren't the people that you'd expect to be playing well for the Nuggets. And it was all 5 of their starters. It was Christian Brown, MPJ, Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon. And it was like, some of these guys you wouldn't expect to be playing well to do this for them. And it was like, the starters? You didn't expect the starters, 4 of which were starters for the championship team, and the 5th one was on the bench for that team. You're not expecting them to play well. What are you talking about? So in order for the Nuggets to actually take more than 1 game off of OKC, they had to have all 5 of those dudes playing insane. Like good. Just got to play good. And then one of those 5 has to play really good. Jamal Murray, 40-point game. Jokic, 42, 22 game. And then Russ can do whatever he wants off the bench. Peyton Watson, but Strother, Jordan, no. You don't want to go to the bench, guys. Russ can do what he got to do. He had the best shooting series of his entire postseason career against the Clippers, which I did not want him on my team anymore. He was cool. He went like 4 for 32 in the last 3 playoff games we had him. Not good all the time. He's not a vampire, though. He's not that bad. He's okay. So I'm just saying that the Nuggets can't sustain this level of play more. And I'm not expecting them to win a championship, but that's why I'm expecting OKC to bulk up a little bit and to win in 5. I think they win the next 4 games. That's not insane. Nuggets they fired the coach, they fired the GM. Jokic is pissed off at everybody. And damn, Presti just won Executive of the Year. You got on Dagenhut wasn't Coach of the Year, it was Kenny Atkinson, but you got the MVP. You got a great squad around you. Drop one at home, lost by 2 points. Move on, win 4 more games. I think that they can do that. I really, really want to see where OKC's at. And that's why my prediction is at 5. Now, J-Dub and Chet need to go from here to here. I'm not saying insane here, but just a little bit better. They need to be playing a little bit better. I thought everything was great. It was a great game overall. Thunder just pooped the bed, and the Nuggets outscored the Thunder in the last two quarters, so wasn't crazy. The lead also, they didn't build an insane lead in the beginning. Defense was okay. Alex Caruso was playing out of his bald head, dude. Insane. So, yeah, we got a lot more playoff content coming. I just made a short about Andrew Nembhard yesterday. I got a lot of content coming out today and tomorrow and the rest of the playoffs. So, if you're new here, I'm trying to hit 10K subscribers by July. Look down, you see I have less than 2K. So, got a little bit of a climb, but that's why I'm manifesting this. I'm out here, but I'm trying to work. So, that's all I got for today, bro. We out.